Hello to all my lovely friends. We are here back with another live video today, one topic live, so we're really trying to stay right with the topic. That way later when people go to search something they can find it. Because there's a lot of times we talk about information of an herb or fruit or food or vegetable and it's not in the description, and so I'd really like to categorize my videos a little bit more, and that way we can go and search for the information. So here we are. I have a plantain, but pretty much it looks like a big black banana. Now when we got the plantain at the store, it was green. Bananas, plantains, things in this family, they have something in the skin which when you put it into next to other fruit, or if you put it in paper bag all by itself, those gases that the skin of the fruit releases will help ripen that and or anything around it. So if you had a plum that you wanted to ripen up, or a pear that was just rock hard and you wanted to ripen it up, you could put a banana or a plantain in the bag, a paper bag, curl it up, and within a day or two it should be ripened. Well, plantains don't take very long to go from green to dark. When we ate this one, it still had a good amount of yellow on it, as you can see, but we've just dried it out so that we can use the skins for workings. Now, I do believe I looked it up in this book and couldn't find anything on plantain, but let me triple check that that is the truth. But I think I found it in the red book. Now, plantains are great if you want to make like a really cool yummy fried snack that would either be savory or sweet. If you wait until the skin is black, it's going to be a sweet snack. If you fry it up when the skin is green, it's going to be a savory snack that tastes like a fried potato cake. That's the way that I prefer to eat it. So let's see, plantain. Plantain does appear in this book, it just does not have a picture, so let's talk about it. Plantain, the folk name is cuckoo's bread, Englishman's foot, the leaf of Patrick, Patrick's dock, ripplegrass, St. Patrick's leaf, slanus, snakebite, snakeweed, waybread, waybroad, weebruid was the Anglo-Saxon way of saying it, and white man's foot. The gender, no one's here to guess, but we learned in the banana video that even though these fruits look phallic, they are the phallic feminine. So banana and plantain both fall under the feminine gender. Planet is Venus, element is Earth. Powers are healing, strength, protection, and snake repelling. So again, plantain I was super excited about once I read about it, because y'all know that I love to work with herbs that either repel or call snakes, okay, or raise snakes. And in this book we find a lot of those different herbs. Okay, so, and remember the banana was different. Banana was love and money and things like that. So just because a fruit looks like another fruit doesn't mean the magical properties are the same. So magical uses: bind the plantain with red wool to the head, and I think they're talking about a full one that's not been opened or dried, okay? So like a plantain you just bought from the store. Bind the plantain with red wool to the head to cure headaches. And I would assume that the part where the stem is, that would be the head. So starting at the foot, bind it all the way to the head. And maybe you would bind it like you would bind a sage smudge. Binding it by wrapping it like this. Alright, and so, all the way to the head to cure headaches, and place beneath the feet to remove weariness. So you could put some in your shoes, or you could put some under your bed where your feet are, or under your office table, or your art desk, or wherever you're working most of the time, and place it beneath your feet. So maybe just sprinkle some powder on the ground, or even place some little tiny chips of it within your hardwood floors, like the cracks of your hardwood. Alright, plantain is also hung in the car to guard against the intrusion of evil spirits. a piece of the root in the pocket protects its bearer from snake bites. So actually what you need for the snakes is plantain root. Okay, but that's no reason why you couldn't also substitute for the plantain skin. But it is the root that is going to be the repeller of snakes. I think that's all we have to say about plantain, because the funny thing was I couldn't find it in this book, which is when you eat it. So I'm going to go to the back and triple check that that is the truth, because I remember I was shocked that plantains didn't pop up in one of the books. Plantains, LMNOP. Yeah, see, plantains don't come up in here. Just the whole section on bananas. So, having that be said, it's not in this book, but it is in this book. And this is what it looks like when it's dried. So again, if you want to do a working, plantain is great for a headache working. All you would need to do is go to the store and get a plantain that's just like ready to be eaten. Start tying red wool from the foot all the way to the head, and that will cure a headache. Place it beneath your feet for weariness, or get the plantain root and carry it with you to repel evil spirits and snakes. You can hang it in the car, a whole plantain, to repel evil spirits as well. And I don't see why you couldn't hang a dried plantain skin in your car, maybe in an amulet form or something. So that is what I have to say on plantains. Thanks for joining me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, while we talked about plantains from the view of Scott Cunningham in our Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs. Have a really beautiful day, and I'll be coming back to talk about a new topic.